Okay, so now let's try some with regrouping. Over here on the side, I want you to put without regrouping. Regrouping, without regrouping. And then in parentheses, I want you to put borrowing, because that's what they used to call it when your parents were in school. And with subtraction, regrouping is called borrowing. With addition, it's called carrying. So now we just call it regrouping because you're basically regrouping it from a 10 to 1s or 1s to 10s, etc. All right, so now we're going to do some that do require regrouping because I do want you to have some examples of each. So give me a number, DJ.
65.
65, and give me a decimal, Sam.
35.
65 and 35 hundredths. Excellent. All right, we're going to subtract, so it needs to be less than 65 something. Isaiah, give me a whole number, less than 65.
57.
All right, 57. Give me a decimal in the hundredths. Could be really anything. Alina, give me a number. 25. All right. $65 and 35 hundredths minus 57 and 25 hundredths. Okay, first thing we're going to do is estimate 65. Is that closer to 60 or closer to 70? I think it's 5. It's got a 5. It would round up to 70. $57 and 25 hundredths. Well, it's 57. Is that closer to 50 or closer to 60?
60.
Closer to 60. All right. Because we want to find the nearest 10 because that'll make it easier to do the estimation because we're subtracting, right? So 70 minus 60 is about how much?
10.
Should be about 10. That's our estimate. Okay, we're going to start the furthest place from the right. I'm going to go ahead and label my place values just so I don't accidentally say the wrong place value. I've got my tens, ones, tenths, and hundredths. Notice how the ones on this side of the decimal are lowercase letters and they're italicized. They're a little curvy. Okay? That's how you tell the difference between the hundredths and the hundreds. Alrighty, starting all the way in the hundredths place. What is 5 minus 5?
0.
0. What is 3 tenths minus 2 tenths?
1.
1 whole?
1/10.
1/10. Just checking, making sure you're paying attention. All right, 5 ones minus 7 ones.
Can't do that.
Who can raise your hand and tell me why? Erna.
Because the top number is smaller than the bottom.
The top number is smaller than the bottom, and this is not addition. You cannot, it's not commutative. You can't flip-flop them, okay? So you only have the 65 to deal with. But the good news is you know it's not just 5 minus 7, it's 65 minus 7. So I can rewrite 65, rename that number. Instead of 65, I could go over to the tens place and regroup or borrow. And I'm going to take away how much? 10, because we always work with 10. So I'm going to take away, 10. So that becomes 50. And then where's that 10 going to go? That 10 I took away is going to come over here, and it's going to make that a 15. We have 5 ones. We're taking a whole 10, moving it over. 10 plus 5 is 15. So now we have 15. We had that 15 the whole time. It was just written differently. $15 minus 7. You might want to count backwards. Somebody said 8. 8 plus 7 is 15, so 15 minus 7 is 8. If you're not sure, you can always count backwards. Please use your number line too. Strategies, strategies. 8. All right, and now we have 50 minus 50, 0. I do like to put my place value 0 there just in case I need it. And then I bring down my decimal. So my answer is 8 and 10 hundredths. What was my estimate? 10. Is that reasonable?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean this one you rounded up 5, this one you rounded up 3, so it's reasonable. If our answer was 2, it wouldn't be reasonable, but that's reasonable. Okay, so just remember when subtracting, you have to have your decimals lined up. You cannot subtract when the top digit is smaller. You have to regroup and pull either 10 over, or pull a 10th over, or pull a 100th over. You can regroup in any place value digit. You may need to do it in multiple. Okay. What questions do you have about that? Subtracting with decimals. Show me a fist of 5. 5 being, this is so easy for me, I could teach it. 4, I know how to do this. I can do it by myself. I'm comfy. 3, I somewhat understand, but I need more practice. 2 is I try, but I still need a lot of help. And a 1 is I just still don't get it. Show me your fist of 5. Okay, I do see a couple of 3s. What questions do you have that I could help clarify anything? Any other questions I can help clarify? Just need more practice, right? Okay, great. Well, that's what we are going to do. So go ahead and pull out your math book.